We are live, chaps. Hello everybody and welcome back to some F1. It has been, what, just chilling. Welcome guys to the third round of our F1 2003 career mode on F1 2013 with the 2003 season mod. And just setting everything up guys, so I do apologise in advance if it is not looking good. Hold on, just fin. Can you get this all in? There we go. I can indeed get that in just about. But there's a poll up now, guys, if anyone is interested. It is regarding the future of this series, and I just want to go over a few things with you guys about this. And the vote is about just because of playing other mods on Assetto Corsa, R Factor, R Factor 2. It just makes it's more realistic, if that makes any sense. So that's why I put a poll saying for future references of classic seasons, would you like me to do it on another sort of game like R Factor 2, Assetto Corsa as well? Because like I've got a video lined up for you guys in. For my next mod showcase, which is the 2007 cars, and they are absolutely insane right now, I tell you, especially the McLaren. So the vote is on the top right hand corner, guys. So I'm going down the routes of like what Tom did with his Michael Schumacher career mode thing. We did it on R Factor, which was quite good. I quite like that series, so it's in the top right corner, guys, if you're interested. But in the meantime, we are here for the third round of our championship on this, which is at Brazil for the third round of the championship. And next race will be San Marino, which I'm looking forward to in a way, but not in the meantime. So we're already in a process, because obviously we're doing this in Grand Prix mode to make this work for us. So we're going to jump straight to this one. Obviously we've got San Marino next, then Spain. Spain will be... that's 49-hour racing. Nah. Classic series on that. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could do that. I could. Yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe. I could go down the route of Lotus 49 or something like that. Lotus 79. Scott and Conrad maybe down the line. Would be quite nice. But I want to branch out and do more stuff on that. 2009 on the Wii. I don't think so. Nah. Not happening. Not happening at all on that front. So we've got. San Marino will be the next stream of this series, and then Spain won't be a live stream, but obviously Monaco will, and then Canada will be not streamed, or Germany, I don't know, which one of these two won't be streamed. Silverstone will be streamed, Hungary won't be, Monza definitely will be, America I may scrap that, and then go to Suzuka for the last round of the championship. But anyway, it's Brazil we're doing today, so we'll see how we go anyway. But you got the vote, guys, so feel free to vote. But we're going to kick things off now. So here we go. How's it going, guys? And welcome back to the 2003 season mod on F1 2013. We are here for the third round of our championship. And we are back in the Williams of Juan Pablo Montoya, even though our helmet still has Ralf Schumacher's got helmet on for some strange reason. But we are back for the third round, and we are at the glorious Interlagos circuit in Brazil for round 3 of the championship, which is kind of weird considering it's now normally near the end of the season on this one. We've got 100% rain in this one, but I doubt it will be there, so we're just going to quickly check the conditions that we've got. Mixed bag, 73% chance of rain for the race, so it's going to be spicy with the weather. We're not going to do anything with the setup, we're just going to just keep it as it is. I think we're locked in Parc Fermé because I was practicing earlier, so it is the baseline set which we're going to be using throughout the series, so no advantage for us in this Williams car. But in the last episode, guys, as you may remember, we were at Malaysia, and it didn't really go well for us. The pace was just terrible, I'm not going to lie, so we need to put that behind and focus now on this qualifying session. So if you guys are interested, in the top right hand corner you can vote for a future plan for this series regarding the way I want to go with this. Obviously with some classic seasons I can't do it on F1, but I can do it on others. So like Assetto Corsa, iRacing, trying to think what else there is that we can do on there. But there's loads of different games I can branch this series out a bit more. So if you want to see that, guys, then let me know by leaving a comment and also voting in the top right hand corner, or you want me to stick it to just Codemasters games for classic season stuff. But we're going to start this then, qualifying, and then we're jumping straight into the race. So obviously qualifying and race will be put into one video today. I'm just being nice, and it's the second one I've done today actually, because we did stream earlier of iRacing, which didn't really go well for us. If I'm not gonna lie to you guys about that. But we are here for this one, so we're gonna get ready now for our first lap then. Oh, that's standard. We don't want standard. We want rich mix. There we go. So it's a 25% race. If anyone is interested in the series, we did this on 1997 and 2007. And also as well, I did read comments regarding a question that I left in the Kuala Lumpur video, and it was regarding traction control. Obviously you guys know I run no assists, but it wasn't realistic to what the 2003 season was that I was doing. And actually guys, if you would like me to have it more realistic, as the cars had traction control on these in these days, for me to go into traction control, and you overwhelmingly said yes, so I'm sticking with what you guys do, just to make it more realistic. It isn't on full though, it's on medium, so we'll get a little bit of tank snappers at times. So we've got Ralph Furman ahead of us in the Jordan, holding us up there as Jos Verstappen's the fastest man, not Max Verstappen obviously. We're up by a second and a half on Verstappen's time. Get some lovely bit of slipstream now. Obviously from Ralph Furman's car, so this should help us here. Get a stonker of a lap time potentially. We're going to go round his outside, and we're going to come up to the line. It's going to be a 1 minute 12.9.
You're out of fuel. Your speed is going to drop.
Which puts us fastest of all in the session now. So good start for us. A bit of a better performance than last time out in Malaysia. We'll let Ralph Furman go through.
That was the fastest lap.
As Jarno Trulli comes in second now. I think we'll return to the pits now actually. I think it's the best time to do that. Obviously I don't have the power to go around the whole lap, so not a bad start. Jos Verstappen driver of the day, Nick, please. Nick, please. Oh, we're down P5, lads. We're down P5. As Rubens Barrichello, 111.1. Like we're going to get that time, lads. We're going to go on to another set of some Bridgestones. Michelin tyres, actually. My bad. See, I don't even know what I'm doing here. It's bad. But in terms of videos, guys, next time will be tomorrow. Will be the top 5 overtakes makes its appearance again. Week number 5. So that I'm looking forward to that. That'll be out at 4 o'clock. Then obviously we've got the AOR as well in the night. The PC Split 1 race at Malaysia, which will be quite interesting. And that'll be the action that will be on the channel tomorrow. So career mode may be back on Monday. A little bit wide at turn 1 at the centre S's, just keeping it on there within the limits. And I've got rain coming, so I wonder where this rain is actually. I don't see any rain at all. Doing that very nicely there. We go up the hill then, into the middle sector, the key sector. Taking this completely fine. Don't want to lock up because it just ruins your lap, if I'm honest with you. So we've got Justin Wilson in the Minardi holding us up a little bit. Get it done around the outside. And it's going to be the same situation as with Ralph Furman here. As Coulthard there just squeezes us out there, and that's cost us the 6/10 of a second there, so not what I wanted there from David. Even though we're still a second off the pace as Michael Schumacher with a 1 minute 10. And we only go again. A bit aggressive through the centre S's. We've got a Ferrari coming out the pits, which I believe is going to be Rubens Barrichello. And it is indeed, as he lets me through on his home patch.
Your tyres are at a good temperature.
So we're only 2 temps down in the first sector now. We gained quite a little bit of time in sector 1. Don't want to lock up here, which we don't do. Absolutely perfect. On the power a little bit earlier this time. We nailed that little section there. We've got a VAR off the track. That's Jenson Button going a bit wide, which is completely fine. Coming into Junkow. 3 temps down now only, so we gained a chunk of time in the middle sector, so we smashed it. So this is going to be in the 111s, I hope.
Need to return to the pits within the next couple of laps.
So what's our time going to be now? We're going to come across the line now. It's going to be a 111.6, which puts us P7 and only 6 temps off the fastest time, which is not too bad, really. So I'll take 6th place on the grid.
You need to find another 2 temps to be above Valtteri.
Thinking it's Ralf Schumacher, but it's Valtteri. I need to turn 2013 Jeff off. As we've got, I think this is Coulthard again. A little bit wide. Oh, it's Justin Wilson. I keep thinking it's a McLaren because the Minardis and thingy look the same on there. So we'll do again. We'll return to the garage and then do one more run.
There are 5 minutes of the session remaining.
Would be better if I was in a Ferrari. Nah. The Ferraris. I've tested these cars, and the Williams is the only car that I can drive at good pace. Here we go then. Be my last run of the session. See if we can get anywhere. There's a good exit. Let's see where we are. We're still P7 then. Jenson Button's moved up to 8th. So we're going to come across the line then to start our final lap then. There'll only be one flying lap.
7th at the moment.
A little bit wide at turn 1. Get a very nice exit out of the centre S's this time round. Come down the straight then to start the middle sector. Very aggressive through this corner. We nailed it. So what, Michael Schumacher's gone quicker again, I think. Or it could be Ralf Schumacher, I do not know. And it's actually Michael. Ralph's holding us up here, our teammate. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, Ralph. Our teammates bottled us, so we're going to just save a little, go back to lean, save a little bit of fuel, and we'll go for one more lap if we can. Now we've got plenty of fuel under our belts, 4 laps worth. And we've got a nice bit of tow as well from a VAR, which is, funny enough, Jenson Button again. The guy who's behind me in 8th place. And I think he's going to the pits. He is indeed going in, Jenson. So here we go, another lap.
We're up to 7th, push for 6th.
Nailed turn 1 and turn 2 perfectly that time round. So only, what, a second off the pace of the Ferraris. That's why I didn't want to drive the Ferraris, because they're so OP. We ran very wide, which one thing about this game I loved is if you go off the track, you get a slowdown. So I was quite happy that they did incorporate that. Running very tight and deep into that corner. We've got Olivier Panis in the Toyota. Ahead of us there, the Frenchman. Oh, didn't really see him there. We've got another bit of fuel in our hands to do another lap, so we'll do that. Too early on throttle there, so we're only 4 temps down, and then we lose all the time in the last sector as well, the exit, so we've got to get that sorted out. Here we go then, last lap for us. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel on this one. last lap. Let's make it count, guys. Come down the straight once again. We've got someone ahead of us. Hopefully he won't let us hold us up a little bit. Who is it? It's Jensen Button again. He really wants to do another outlap, doesn't he? Well, we get past him, thankfully. We've got no one else ahead of us. Hopefully make this perfectly there. Now the exit perfectly there. Try and get as tight as possible into the hairpin. Run a little bit wide. Should be good. Try and stay in second gear. Get a little bit of a better exit. Only 6 100s up though. So I'm hoping we've gained some time here. As we're going to come up to the line then. As we run out of fuel. Hope he doesn't jug. He hasn't done that. And I think that's another 0.3, and it is indeed as we're up to P4 in this one. So bit of a better time there for us. Very nice time as well, and I'm very happy with that actually. So P4 on the grid then, 6 tenths off pole, with Michael Schumacher getting that with a 110.7. The only man in the 110s is ridiculous. Right there, Alonso P2, and then Schumacher's teammate in P3, Rubens Barrichello. Then me and Ralf Schumacher set nearly the same time there, only 3 100s between me and him. Coulthard in P6, Jarno Trulli in P7, Jensen Button 8th, Fisichella 9th, and Raikkonen completes the top 10 of the field. And the rest of the grid is on your screen, guys, so if you want to see your favourite driver, you have right now. But good time there from us, so I'm very happy with that. The reason why I'm not streaming on Twitch today is I just didn't have time to set it up for Twitch as well. Nice to see Pepper and Sid having a nice conversation, chat about Formula Wagger, I'm going to guess, so it's always nice. Forrester scored, that's absolutely fantastic. And I'm actually going to join that session, Pepper and Sid, so keep your eyes out on me. So keep your eyes out. I'll be on in the after this race to practice. So I may join. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. It's undecided. But yeah. Remember, guys, to vote in the top right-hand corner for the track that you want. Or not track, what you want. Jesus, why am I saying that? It's not flipping. You know. Don't know why I said that, guys. My bad. Just want to see the vote. What's winning the vote at the minute? If you guys want me to branch out on other games, okay. 64% of you currently want me to branch out, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's nice to see. What do I use to stream? It is OBS. Yeah, I'm going on it, Pepper, after this. Jay, good to see you, mate. Welcome, guys. On there, so not bad position really for us in this one. Should be quite an exciting race with the mixed conditions as well. Should be interesting, and it is raining as well. This is going to make this interesting. Oh my god, look at that rain. Oh, Cosmic, good to see you, mate. Race with the subs F1 2003 mod. That's a good idea, actually. I could try and do classic stuff in future references. That's a good idea, Nick, but I doubt that will happen. So 73% chance of rain. Should be quite fun. I'm going to run aggressive fuel because the car will be light, and it's this time, so it should be quite good. But make sure, guys, to like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you want more of these classic seasons. We will be doing Imola next week, so it'll be quite exciting for you guys, for me to do that as well. And the target today is around about 50 likes, just because it's not a big series, but hopefully you guys could smash the 50 likes, or even more than that would be fantastic as well. So let me know, guys, where you think we will finish in this race, and if you're watching this back, then just post it anyway. It would be nice to see what you want. And if you've got any ideas, guys, of any future classic seasons you want me to try out, if it's on F1 or on Assetto Corsa, R-Factor, R-Factor 2 or Automobilista, then let me know in the comments, guys. I would really appreciate your feedback on there as well. So without further ado, let's head on to the track then for the start of this race. And P4 on the grid.
We're ready.
Should be quite interesting, but we'll see how we get on with this one. Ruta, good to see you, mate. So this should be quite an interesting race, this one. But make sure, guys, to slap a like on this if you want. And we'll see how we get on with this one. So here we go then. By the way, this is not on Twitch, so all of you have got all priority right now of getting this real-time action. There is one pub myself. No idea why this happens, but I really can't be bothered to change it. I just can't be bothered right now. So here we go then. We are ready to go for the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2003. It is pouring it down with rain here. And we are racing in the monsoon conditions, and it's really trying to get on the power a little bit early. I do apologise if there's any like this going on with the mod, but I don't know why the mod does this, but a little bit of
the race started
moment there.
so
Get through there cleanly.
Dry compound.
Try and get past Michael Schumacher, who's had a poor start actually. And I think Fernando Alonso leads this race, and we are up into third place, so good start, good start. I can't see a bloody thing behind Rubens Barrichello with all the spray that we've got. This is going to be quite a scary one, this one. 18 lap race, as we get a good run up the hill towards the infield part of this track. Still can't see a thing right now. Absolutely scary, and we're outside, we're just locked up there a little bit to avoid Rubens Barrichello, and Michael Schumacher gets back to the position and moves up to P3. I have a little bit of tank left, someone's gone off on the track, as you can see, and I think he's got back going again, which is fantastic. But a little bit of dancing around here with this car. So we're back up to +1, so we can go back down. Now, I've never driven these cars in the wet before, so I am branching into unknown territory with this, guys. So I'm kind of worried, if I'm honest, but we'll see how we get on, because the end of the first lap of this one, we're still ahead of our teammates.
About the track conditions. Keep your focus.
Just braked a little bit late for turn 1, as here comes Ralf Schumacher, blitzes me round the outside of the centre S's there. But he gets a poor exit though, and this will be taking back the position very easily. Up to P4, Jenson Button's up to P6, which is not too bad. We're running a little bit wide that time round, but we're all good. So the setup is baseline, so it should be good in both the dry and the wet conditions. So we'll see how we get on, but not really putting away other leaders, so it's not too bad. Just got to take it nice and easy though, in this infield especially. As we've got Jenson Button now, who's up to P5, so he's passed my teammate Ralf Schumacher. Michael Schumacher is now leading this race, so he's gone from third to first in a lap, so that's pretty impressive for Michael, and he's now starting to put a bit of a gap now. Alonso's ran very wide out of the last corner, so we're going to bump this up to Rich, get into the slipstream of the Ferrari of Barrichello on his home race, and we're catching up to him. Oh, look at the straight line speed we've got in this Williams, and Fernando Alonso as well. We could go through, well, can't go anywhere. Try and make it free wide, but just nowhere to go. A little bit of contact there with Barrichello, so we've got to give him the position, keep the position for him in P3, which will help Alonso. He's actually got a nice bit of slipstream on Schumacher, so there could be a change of the lead in a minute. A nice bit of slipstream. We're going to try and go around the outside maybe. No, can't get it done. We actually are going to go around the outside maybe. No. Barrichello holds it beautifully there on the inside, so good defending there from the Brazilian. He's going to go up the hill again. Just can't see a thing behind Rubens here in his dirty air. Oh, Barrichello's ran a little bit wide, so we'll take that position. Thank you very much. We've run wide now. We've just about hold on to that position, and we are up into the podium positions for the first time this race without any incidents. So not too bad. A little bit of a lock up there from us again. We'll get back on that right now. So we're now hunting down Fernando Alonso as he makes another mistake at the final corner. And we're going to have a nice run on the Spaniard. Here we go then. Down his inside, and we will take second position from him, just about. Thank you very much.
We've noticed that you didn't use curves on that last lap.
I do need to turn Jeff off, because 2013 Jeff's on about like saying curves and all that, and we don't have curves in this. A little bit wide out of the centre S's, but Alonso made a same mistake as well. So we're still in. Oh, that happened there with my wheel, but we're all good now. Running a little bit wet. Seems Michael Schumacher's starting to struggle now for grip. We've got a tactically going to lean right now. Just cruise behind the German.
Fuel is good, fuel is good. We can move to mix 2 or 3
as he runs again wide. So all the AI is struggling with that corner, it seems, and Schumacher gets a beautiful run through this corner as he's starting to build a gap again. Holding it together there just a little bit. Schumacher's pulling a little bit of a gap to us now. Me, him and Alonso are starting to pull away from the field a little bit. The gap's now 1.2 seconds as Schumacher again runs wide. Doing a fantastic job here for the Williams team. In these very poor conditions right now in Brazil. And we're going to try and get a nice run on the German into turn 1. The centre S's. And he's ran very deep into turn 1 there. So we're going to take this round the outside. We hope we can. We do indeed get a beautiful run. And we take the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix with Schumacher's mistake at turn 1. And we are now leading this one. Here comes Schumacher. Gets a beautiful run, does the German, like we did. And he just tries to make the move there, but backs out of it completely. But we hold on. Just about. As now we've ran wide now, which is not what we want to do, but we're already on to lap 5 of this race already. So going very quickly this race, I have to say. Just going to short shift up to 3rd just to reduce the traction. Hopefully we won't need to pit in this race, but I think we may have to.
Okay,
made a little bit of a mistake there.
Rain is expected to stop in around 10 minutes.
So the rain is stopping, so we could see some dry tyres coming on again. So maybe some people will stay out onto the inters maybe, or even the dries, or even stay on the wet tyres. So that's going to be interesting. So thank you, 2013 Jeff. Here comes Schumacher, gets a beautiful run now in slipstream, and he's going to try and take me into turn 1. There's the German, got to give him space as you have the inside line. Gets a very good traction, but we hold it beautifully defending wise, and we hold on to the lead of the race just about there. But Schumacher had a beautiful run. Beautiful run there, I have to say. Hold it just about there. Schumacher's still with us. Alonso's starting to come back at us. A little bit, 1.6 seconds covers the top 3 then. We run very wide again. Still following us is Schumacher. There he is, right on our arse. He gets a beautiful exit actually with traction. He's going to be side by side with us. Going into the hairpin, we've got to take the high line. And Schumacher gets through and takes back the lead of the race there. So Schumacher's on the charge, and we're going to be doing the same now. We're going to bump up to standard. And Schumacher now makes the mistake. Now, so these conditions really tricky for everyone in this race right now. And we pulled 3 attempts to Fernando Alonso behind, but we're going to get a beautiful run now, and Schumacher going to pull out of the slipstream. Go side by side with him, across the line we go. Absolutely nail-biting stuff. Schumacher goes for the late brake option and gets it, holds it nicely there. So Schumacher again, brilliant defending here. The AI, I've got to say, are pretty good at defending. I don't know what Julian said there, but I don't know.
Our data's showing that engine temperatures are looking good.
Oh, Schumacher had a bit of a moment there. We're going to get a beautiful run now on him here. Can we get the move done? No, we can't. We'll have to back out of it. So we ran a little bit wide. Got a little bit of a slowdown, as did Michael did. So really Schumacher still leads this then, from us in 2nd place. Alonso is in 3rd, but trying to break away from a train. We're coming up to the half distance point of this race now.
The car ahead is slower in sector 2.
Oh no, we've made a mistake at Young Cow. We've gone off.
Schumacher's next. Line him up for a pass.
So it's our first mistake of the race then. Just locked the tyres, and off we pop. Let's push now. Keep an eye now on that fuel gauge. We now need to push. We're only 2.7 seconds behind, so it's not that much of a gap. Big of a gap there. So we've got to push now. As Olivier Panis now, then Toyota, the fastest man on track, with a 1 minute 20.9, I think that is. So we're doing a good lap there, Olivier Panis. We go quickest though in the first sector, as we're now pushing now. So we're going to burn up a little bit of fuel here. We ran into neutral just a little bit there, which we shouldn't have done. Into the hairpin then, where Schumacher has been pretty good over us. These last few corners, the Ferrari looks pretty strong at. So the gap's 1.7 seconds right now. I don't know what's been saying in chat. I have no idea what you're talking about, if I'm honest with you chaps. We get the fastest lap of the race now. As we go into neutral again for the second time. Very wide, we just about hold it. As actually Coulthard sets the fastest lap then, just pips us there by a tenth of a, just under a tenth of a second there. Does David. Very close there.
Excellent work. Try to keep this pace. This is what we need right now.
Run a little bit wide out that corner, but we're still with Schumacher. As we're now at the halfway stage of this race.
To be easing off. We'll watch the situation and keep you informed.
It is starting to dry up now. 2013 Jeff has informed me that the track is going to get drier very soon. The rain is easing a little bit. We could see some intermediates going on soon. Get that beautifully done there. Still holding on to Schumacher. As we're going to start the second half of this race, as Schumacher makes a mistake at the final corner.
Okay, it looks like the car
looks like it's
ahead
a bit wet around this little bit here.
Full revs, maximum power.
Good run here on Schumacher. Still thinking about fuel here. We get a nice slingshot here off Schumacher. Going to try and take us inside again. Try and outbrake him here into the centre S's. Around the outside, and we get it done, lads. Round the outside of the centre S's, and we take the lead of the race. But here comes Schumacher once again. Forwards back into line, and we are fine, and we hold on to the lead of the race. We're going to drop into lean now, as we're still in optimal range fuel mix, which is not where we want to be. Still hit that Ferrari right on my back. Rubens Barrichello's up to third now, so he's got past Fernando Alonso, who's having a mare right now, I have to say. So we've only got 9 laps to go then off this race. As you can just see, Schumacher and myself, a class of our own right now. As me and him have got a massive lead over Rubens Barrichello. Schumacher, very good at that hairpin, I've got to say. As the rain is easing off now very quickly, so we could see dry tyres maybe by the end of the race. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to go up to standard now. Even though we're in the green on fuel. Got to think about Schumacher. We've seen how quick that Ferrari is in a straight line. Got to think about that, but he's just staying behind a little bit, which is fine with me. Hold it there just a little bit. See Schumacher still with us. The gap's 0.2 of a second, 4 seconds back is Rubens Barrichello. Schumacher's teammates, of course. All going to be on who pits first, who blinks first. It's going to be the big question right now. little bit easy through this section. Schumacher lost a little bit of ground there, but we ran very wide here. Schumacher's got the inside now. We run very wide, but we just about hold it on there. Brilliant defending there from us. Schumacher's coming back at us. Just can't get it done though. He just gets the better exit. And this track is getting drier very quickly now. I think we could be onto Inters very soon. Schumacher runs a little bit wide as well. It's nice to see some of you are supporting Michael Schumacher in this race, which is fantastic. Keep fighting, Michael, indeed. Oh, I bit the wall there. That's not the best thing to do. Got a little bit distracted.
You're creating quite a gap between
But I did take the DRS sign out, which is not too bad. Schumacher, though, brilliantly dive bombs us into turn 1 and holds it around the outside. He runs wide, though, trying to make the pass, and he's made a massive mistake there. But we hold on to lead this race just about. But Schumacher there, big mistake there. I thought he held it brilliantly around the outside, but just ran too deep out of the centre S's and just went on the grass, and you know what happens when they go on the grass. So I think Schumacher's bottled it, I'm afraid. Don't count him out just yet. Yeah, that's been quick. We'll go through this section then. And through we go. Only 7.5 laps to go then. Running a little bit deep again. Schumacher is catching us up again. Just these conditions don't think particularly are suiting me right now.
Car behind is running standard revs.
So I'll have to wait and see how this pans out. But I did love the good thing about this game was what you're seeing on the screen with the lens, with the puddles on the screen and all that. It's a beautiful effect, really. But we'll have to see how this pans out now. Schumacher's now 2.1 seconds. As I run a little bit too deep into the centre S's. And Schumacher's starting to struggle a little bit, it seems, as his teammates go up. It's Krishna D'Amato now, fastest now, with 1:19.8. So the Toyotas look pretty good in the wet here, I've got to say. It is drying up very, very quickly as the clouds are breaking. The sun's trying to break through here. Olivier Panis, fastest man again for Toyota. Starting to struggle a little bit now. It seems still wet tyres though for now. But I think the rain has stopped now. I don't see any more rain on the track. Schumacher's coming. I know, I can just see him there. He may be bringing his teammate with him. We've got to try and manage these tyres now. You can see they're starting to go off a little bit, but not that much.
Recommend you switch over to intermediates next time you pit. The current tyre you're running on is struggling for grip in these conditions.
And that's the sign to pit. Right there, as soon as the engineer said,
intermediate tyres confirmed.
We are pitting for Inters now. As soon as that engineer said pit, Inters the best way up forward, we're going to jump on that right now. So there we go. Now onto the intermediate tyre.
Remember to stay inside the white line or we'll get a penalty.
We'll see how this pans out now. If the AI do pit, I'm not too sure, but we're going to call it now and see if this strategy works. We're actually still in the points technically.
So look after your tyres.
If you guys are reminiscent of the 2003 series championship point system, we would be on a point right now. But because we're doing it through the 2013 game, unfortunately, you know, that's not the case. So if anyone wants to do a championship standings for the 2003 season to make it more realistic, then that would be fantastic. Let me know, so I can leave it in the the description for future videos here. So to stay on the track, we should be fine. Stay on the racing line. See, we're pulling away now from Coulthard, I think that is. We've got Ralf Schumacher there in P6. So the track will get quicker, and we should be able to catch up very quickly near the end of the race. This could be a bit of a bad tactic, but the engineer did say, well, intermediate is the best option, so that's what we did. So this should be interesting now.
Fuel is looking okay, but we'll keep an
Into
eye
optimal.
on it.
A little bit wide there, but you can just see the leaders there, so we are catching quite quickly here. Not by much, but we're getting there. And I think now is the transition now is intermediates right now. We've got so much grip on these inters now compared to people on wet tyres.
Looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Make a little bit of a mistake there at the hairpin. But the gap behind Coulthard has extended from where it was a lap ago.
Try to overtake him.
So we've got Kimi Raikkonen next, as they are now struggling now for grip on the wets. So we're going to take this now. Around the outside of Raikkonen, thank you very much. And who's next then? Our teammates next. Should be nice and let me through. Maybe round the outside we go of our teammate. We've only got 3 laps to go then to gain 5 positions. Next up, Jenson Button in the BAR. So this could be a very good tactic here. So we go purple in the first sector. There's a bit of argy-bargy going on for P4, or P3 actually, as these guys on wets are struggling now. Past Jenson Button easily for the corner there. And we're up to P5. So next up is Yarlo Truly. And Mata P3 for Toyota, that's a surprise. Christian Ardemata doing a fantastic job for Toyota right now. Nearly went to the back of Jarno Trulli there. As Trulli back end slides out that much. As they're starting to struggle now on the wet tyre, so we've called this absolutely bang on here. As we come out of the last corner, we're now starting the penultimate lap then. The win is still on, lads. The win is still on. If we keep going like this, here comes Mata. We have to, sorry to say this, Mata, I have to set your podium position from you. Thank you very much. Now we break into the 19s now, and we're the fastest man on track right now. As there is the 2 Ferraris right in front of us with 2 laps to go.
Brilliant lap. You're driving as well as I've ever seen. This is exactly.
This is going to be quite close. This is between winning this race. Nothing about fuel right there. Getting a little bit of dirty air there from Rubens. We're going to try and go on his outside. I'll have to back out of it there, unfortunately. Should try and get him in the infield section. We've been quick through here over the guys on the wet tyres, just for grip levels. And Rubens is actually catching up to Michael, which is quite a surprise. We'll take the outside, thank you very much. And we move up to second place now, as we now hunt down Michael Schumacher right in front of us. As we start the final lap down off this race, we're going to go into lead. Just on this last little bit to save a little bit of fuel. He went to the back from there. So we're trying to get the better traction here. And we're still side by side with Michael here. Still side by side as we go on to the final lap of this race. And we are through, lads, and we lead this one with 1 lap to go. It should be ours to win now. We've called that absolutely perfect there, strategy-wise. Absolutely perfect call there from the engineer. And this is ours to lose now, and that's why I'm in lead. But look at the gap we've got to Schumacher already, who's still out there on wet tyres, and they're going to be going off now. Surely they're going to be going off. But just got that absolutely spot on there with strategy. So the Jeff engineer for 2013 has called it right, and we are on course to win our 2nd race of the season after winning the 1st race in Australia, if you guys remember that one. But next time will be the San Marino Grand Prix, which will be next week, which is going to be quite good. A track that I loved when I was younger. We're Coming into the final corner then, and we're going absolutely fast now. 2 seconds up. This will be in the 1:16, 17s maybe. Look at the gap, we've got 7 seconds to Michael Schumacher we've gained on this lap alone. Brilliant call now. Brilliant strategy from the engineer. We win the I just said Japanese Grand Prix then. The Brazilian Grand Prix. Brilliant driving, great strategy there from the boys. And what a win that is. Brilliant win there from us. And there are the results then on your screen right there.
Truly awesome. What a win.
Where's Michael Schumacher? Did Michael Schumacher retire? Oh no, he's down. Oh my god, what's going on there? Look at that, guys, at the bottom. What is going on with this game? Look at all this. So Michael Schumacher's just bottled it, and look at the timing screens there. But anyway, according to the game, we win by 14 seconds from Rubens Barrichello, and Cristiano D'Amato gets a podium for Toyota, which is absolutely insane. Jensen Button gets P5, Fisichella P6, Ralph Furman P7, Alonso P8, who gets the last points paying position in real life, of course. Mark Webber gets 9th, and Michael Schumacher, who was second in the race, which you guys saw on the screen, he came 10th by, I don't know what that number is, but that number is kind of weird, but it's very strange that. But the rest of the results, guys, are on your screen right there, so feel free to pan through them for your favourite driver. And that is the most bizarre race results screen I've ever seen for 10th downwards. The glitches, guys. Look at these glitches right now. Look at the glitches there. Absolutely insane on there. But it's very important points there for us. As you will see in the championship, we now lead by 7 points from Rubens Barrichello. I know it's not the real one, so if anyone can make this into the real life 2003 point scoring system, that would be fantastic, and I could post it in the chat as well. On there. So in this, we lead by 7 points. Jensen Button's now P3. Our teammates in P4 with Alonso P5, Trudy 6th, Mata 7th, Fisichella 8th, Furman 9th, and Coulthard. And Michael Schumacher is nowhere to be seen in the top 10 on this. He's P14 on there. And in the constructors, we still lead the way on 80 points, but we've pulled out a massive gap to Ferrari by 34 points. But if anyone can make the point scoring system, guys, for the first 3 races in a Google document, that'll be fantastic. I can leave in the description for you guys to follow suit there. But I'm going to wrap it up there now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. As always, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more F1 content, as it finally fixes the helmet glitch that we've got there. So it is a bit weird with the Ferrari things in the background. It is kind of weird, not going to lie. Very weird indeed. But next race is the San Marino Grand Prix, which will be next week on this channel, same time, same place as always. But make sure to like the video, guys, and subscribe for more content. And there will be no more content, guys, for me today. I am busy this evening, so I'll be back tomorrow with the top 5 overtakes, week number 5, and the AOR PC Split 1 as well at Kuala Lumpur. So that'll be quite exciting for you guys. Until then, take care, as it's coming up now with the San Marino Grand Prix for some reason. So until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow, guys.